Hi everybody, I'm Philip VanDusen, and today I'm going to talk to you about 10 trends in graphic design for 2017. Understanding and utilizing trend is of real importance to entrepreneurs, creative professionals, and brand owners. And so I'm going to talk to you today about 10 trends that I see in graphic design for 2017, so you can use them in your business and in your creative practice. So let's jump right into it. Trend number one. Trend number one is the explosion of design apps. And these design apps aren't necessarily just for designers, they're also for non-designers. And actually there's a lot of great tools coming out for non-designers that make it easy for someone to create graphics that look pretty great and do it without a lot of training in graphic design. Apps like Canva for presentation or Sketch for coding and developing digital design apps for the Mac. There's also apps like Adobe Spark for posting to social media, or Relay That, which makes posting to a lot of different formats in social media really easy. Also, Adobe just came out with Experience Design, which is the first all-in-one cross-platform tool for designing and prototyping websites and mobile apps. So just a few of the very kind of cool apps for design that are coming out. So that's trend number one. Trend number two is modern retro. Designers have always been fascinated with mashups. So modern retro is kind of a mashup of retro design, so retro fonts, illustration styles, layouts, and a modern sensibility. Definitely kind of an interesting infusion of old and new. So modern retro is a design trend that's really rising in popularity, and you're seeing it in packaging and web design, and we have been seeing it in hipster logos for a long time. Trend number three is responsive logos or minimalist logos. Designers are always having to address an expanding range of formats for their work. And the formats have been going from large desktop computers to smaller to mobile phones and now down to watches. So for a brand identity or logo to be able to be addressed and seen and recognized at a large scale to an extremely small scale, the brand mark or icon has to be very simple. So you're seeing a lot of brand identities that are coming up with and starting to utilize more regularly super small icons to recognize the brand by. And responsive logos are functional at smaller scales. So you're going to see more of this as a really relevant trend in 2017. Trend number four are what I call GIFs 2.0 or cinemagraphs. Marketing has to work harder and harder these days to grab your attention. So movement and animation is a great way to grab attention. So you're seeing an explosion of people using GIFs. But GIFs have a tendency to be a little bit visually annoying. They have a repetitive kind of skipping motion to them. So I think what we're going to see is a more fluid, more poetic kind of looping aspect of GIF imagery that's not as jerky and is a little more visually pleasing to grab attention. Trend number six is illustration. Illustration is a great way to inject a human element into your design. Also, because there are so many thousands of different styles of illustration, if you choose one and stick with it consistently, it can be a great way to recognize and differentiate your brand from others. It's also a great way to explain and illustrate complex problems and to help in navigation. It can be striking and it can be really entertaining. Trend number seven are modular layouts. It used to be that print informed web design, but now web design is really informing print and outdoor and broadcast. So we're going to see a lot of what we've been seeing in modular design and kind of mosaic layouts that are flexible in a responsive web design, and we're going to start seeing those in other areas in graphic design. So keep your eye out for modular layouts. Trend number eight is bold, sleek, and striking text. This is a staple in the world of graphic design. It's been around for a while, but we're seeing more and more of it. Designers like to do dramatic things, so using big, bold text in concert with striking images is a way to grab attention and really create a level of magnetism and recognition for your brand. Trend number nine is flatness. Influenced by Google's material design, as well as Bauhaus minimalism, flatness is great for load times. It's visually simple, it scales up and down really well. It also is great and easy to mix with illustration or bold fontography or photography. So flatness is one of those design trends that's really exploding in 2017. Trend number 10 is systematic color. The number one goal of brands is to be remembered. The most indelible human memory is caused by the sense of smell, but right after that, it's the visual sense of color. So brands are simplifying their color palettes and using those colors strongly, consistently across all of their brand touchpoints to really create that indelible memory and combining the understanding and memory of their brand to the recognition of a color as a really strong brand identifier. And it's being seen as a really strong trend element in graphic design. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video on 10 trends in graphic design for 2017. If you did, please hit subscribe below, and you can see my videos when they come out. Also, visit me at philipvandusen.com. I'd love to interact with you on your brand and hear about your successes and challenges. And while you're there, subscribe to my newsletter, Brand Muse. It comes out every 2 weeks, and I share insights and trends and methods for graphic design, marketing, and entrepreneurship. And with that, thanks again for watching. Bye for now.